Hey, how's it going? My name is Shu. I'm a former data scientist and now full-time creator. I've been using this paper tablet for about 3 months now, and I wanted to share my experience and how I've been using it. This tablet is from reMarkable, who is kindly offered to sponsor us. Let me show you what you can do with it. I find reMarkable 2 is a great tool for brainstorming and brain dumping. Since it doesn't come with any messaging apps or anything that distracts you, you can just focus on your thoughts and ideas. This is what makes it different from other digital devices like iPad, and the reason why this is called the tablet for focus. If you want an all-in-one tablet for note-taking, watching movies, or browsing the web, you should get an iPad. But if you're looking for a tablet that lets you truly focus on your work, study, or thoughts, this is perfect for you. Anyway, I like to bring it with me when I want to get away from my digital devices and think about something. Writing with a pen really helps to slow down and concentrate on the task at hand. This paper-like screen is also one of my most favorite things about this tablet. It feels more like actual paper than any of the tablets I've tried before. It feels like paper, it sounds like paper, and it even smells like paper. No, I'm kidding, it doesn't smell like paper, but it makes me feel relaxed and calm when I'm using it. The best thing is that I don't get interrupted by notifications or alerts like you do on your laptop or phone, so I often find myself getting more ideas and thinking more clearly when I'm using this tablet. There are a lot of templates and layouts you can choose from, so whatever you are writing or thinking about, you can find a template to fit your needs, which helps as sort of like scaffolding to structure your thoughts. Aside from brainstorming, journaling is my favorite thing to do on this tablet. I used to do most of my journaling on my phone, but again, it turned out I got distracted too often and lost track of my thoughts. Of course, you can just turn on the do not disturb mode, but even then, I was still constantly checking the notifications, emails, and so on. I think it's just a force of habit to do that. Whereas when I'm using this tablet, my brain knows it's time to focus or reflect, so I don't get that urge to check my notifications. It's a weird thing, but it works for me. So thanks to this, I can keep on journaling for longer periods of time, and I can actually get into the flow of it. In contrast with my phone, I was always distracted and couldn't keep going for longer than 5 minutes. One of the most famous and effective journaling methods, Morning Pages by Julia Cameron, is actually great for this tablet. In this method, you write down 3 pages of stream of consciousness before you start your day. So it can be anything that comes to your mind, like things you're worried about, rants or gratitudes. Just write whatever comes to your mind without stopping. She actually recommends using a pen and paper for this because it's easier to keep concentrating, and handwriting is more reflective and mindful. So I like to do this every morning with this tablet. It's super light and thin, so I can take this anywhere with me. And the screen having no glare makes it really easy to write in the sun. Speaking of the screen, it's great for nighttime reading because it's easy on the eyes. Sometimes I use its browser extension to save a few articles or papers to import them to my reMarkable. I like it because the sync is really fast and you can read them right away on this tablet. It's much better for your eyes than reading on a phone at night. You get no problems with your sleep quality after that. Alright, I usually take notes on my laptop when I'm studying or working, but note-taking on this tablet is a lot of fun because you can use those templates I mentioned before. There are so many different types for different purposes, and then once you're done, you can convert your handwritten notes to editable text, so you can keep on writing on your laptop or phone, or to publish what you wrote if you like. I have a pretty bad handwriting, but it still seems to work really well and the conversion is accurate. Also, sketching on this is great too. I'm absolutely horrible at drawing, but it's helping me a lot to come up with designs for YouTube thumbnails. I can draw rough sketches for each video and then use that to create more polished version on Photoshop. I don't think you guys would use this for making thumbnails, but if you do any kind of designing, like a landing page, website, user interface, I would definitely recommend this. And if you're into drawing, there's a wide range of tools you can use to make your sketching look cool. Alright, so that is how I've been using reMarkable 2. You may say you can do all of this with an iPad, which is true, but this tablet's ability to create an immersive environment where you can, fully focus on your work and study has made a huge difference for me. That's something other digital devices cannot offer. So if that's what you're looking for, you might want to give this a try. You can grab yours from the link in the description. You can watch my full review as well if you want to know more about it. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.